Adonai, which when used as a greeting means the God in me recognizes the God in you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. I'm a Hermetic alchemist. Alchemy is the original science, and Hermetics is the study of the energetic laws of the universe. So basically, I'm a scientist of energy. I'm a starseed incarnate. A lot of people have not heard the term starseed, and that's okay if you haven't. We are incredibly old souls that have incarnated on Earth at this time to help humanity move into the ascension process. It's a very exciting time. Humanity is leaving the age of darkness, the Piscean age, which carries an energy to it of every man for himself. And we are moving into the age of light, into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius has an energy of every man for his brother. The Earth is over 4 billion years old, and as far as we know, it has 4 stages: the Stone Age, the Ice Age, the Age of Darkness, and the Age of Light. But most people are here just existing. They don't know why they're here. They think they're a human that happens to have a soul. But in all actuality, you are a soul that has chosen to have a human experience, one of many. I do other timeline regression work. I regress people and take them to their other timelines so they can see what it is that they have carried over with them in this timeline, what needs to be healed, what they are trying to evolve from. We all have a higher self, a magnificent being of light. It's all-knowing and all-seeing. It exists in the energy grid, the grid of light, or the ether, as some would call it. When it's time to incarnate, a shard of your higher self comes into this dimension at a specific latitude and longitude. At that location exist sacred geometry and numerology energies and information that gets embedded into your energy field, and it sets the stage for almost every experience you will have in this timeline. Here's where the saying, as above, so below, comes into play. All the waters on the earth are a reflection of the sky. The sky turns dark and the waters turn dark. It's not the other way around. The tide is the pull of the moon's portal. Humans are approximately 70% water, depending on how many carbs you eat. And on a molecular level, that number is much higher. So if all the waters on the earth are a reflection of the sky and humans are mostly comprised of water, we are also a reflection of what's going on in the sky, specifically the energies that sit at our latitude and longitude. I'm capable of reading into these energies. I can tell people so much about themselves, why they've incarnated, what they're here to expand and evolve into. I can tell them about their ego, their shadow side, why they respond to things the way that they do, and how to heal it, how to alchemize it. I can look at any day in the future and give people specific information on what energies are available at what time. Death, birth, marriage, karmic storms. There's so much information. I can take a look at any day in the past and give people explanations on what it is that they experienced. They can take the information, go within, pick it apart, really heal any energies that are still underlying from the experience. There's so much empowerment in understanding who you are, what it means to be an energetic being. And then you see all the synchronicities, and then you come to understand that life is not happening to us. It happens for us, and it happens in divine synchronicity. I was able to take this information for myself and turn it into quick success. I'm a commercial model. I've been in over 300 commercials and print ads. And I did it mostly by understanding my energy and the energy of every day. Taking a look at my week and going, okay, this day is a big money day. I'm going to put my effort in on this day. And this day is very karmic in nature, so I'm just going to lay low. I'm not going to engage people, you know, and it works. It works to a T. And it's not just for me. I've been doing this a really long time. I've given this information to so many people, and I've seen people turn their lives around so quickly. There are many different combinations of sacred geometry and numerology that make up different slots in our life path. Our main is our sun energy. It's what we're here learning many lessons around and what we're here to evolve into. But then we have 13-year cycles. We begin at Mercury, right? How you communicate with the world. And you have that cycle from birth into the age of 13. You then move into a Venus cycle for 13 years. And when you meet someone who their sun energy is coded the same way your Venus is, it is just hearts and stars and love at first sight kind of feeling, right? If you want someone to love you, find someone who is coded, that their Venus is coded the way your sun is, right? And vice versa. Then we have a Mars 13-year cycle, and that's where our power lies. But in the lower frequency, it's where our anger lies. And then following that, we have a Jupiter cycle. And this is where people tend to be the most abundant in their life, because Jupiter is the energy of expansion, right? Following that, we have Saturn. And Saturn is the great teacher. It gives you what you deserve. And so as you sow, so shall you reap during those 13 years of your life. And when you meet someone that their sun is coded the way your Saturn is, understand that you will experience a karmic balance with that person. Having this information is extremely empowering, because you can save yourself a lot of hurt and pain and anguish if that person comes in with a negative experience for you, because you can understand that energies are just balancing themselves, right? Then we have a Uranus energy, and that energy comes in, flips everything upside down. Pluto is an energy of destruction. It wipes away the old so we can start new. And then there are two energies that are extremely important to understand, because they are where you should invest or not invest. And there's an energy called the cosmic lesson energy. And whatever sacred geometry and numerology sits there, that's what you're learning lessons around your entire life, right? And when someone comes in who is coded that way, they are a cosmic lesson for you. It's not a place to invest. I recently had a client who was married to her cosmic lesson energy, and it was a very difficult marriage, an extremely painful divorce. Understanding what this energy is, understanding what the coding is of the person, allows you not to get caught in that trap, not to invest in a marriage, or even end up dating someone who is your cosmic lesson. They are here for you to learn from. Then we have our cosmic reward. Now, this is the person you want to invest in. The person who comes in as your cosmic reward that's coded that way, this person has nothing but good for you. And so understanding where you should invest based upon energy is guaranteed success. My energetic coding is Saturn on Mars. Saturn is the teacher, Mars is power. And so with that example, you can see I was always destined to be a teacher of power. And I've been doing so privately for many years. I've seen so many people who were not successful change their lives simply by understanding what it means to be an energetic being and understanding their energy. And so from that space, I decided to start making these videos. It is a lot of time and a lot of effort, but for people to really start waking up to understanding energy is key as we move into the age of light. It is my desire and the desire of every starseed here to empower humanity. The energy in the collective is so heavy right now. And so getting these videos out and teaching as many people as I can is my goal, so that people can live happier, more productive, more successful existences. With that being said, if you give this video a like, comments, shares, anything to get the YouTube algorithm to recognize me as I build this channel, I'm very grateful for that. The rest of this video is for anyone who is born today. I am doing a synopsis of the sun energy, but if today is not your birthday, but you've had a birthday since May 28th, take a look in my playlists, because I have posted them all and categorized them from Gemini up through Libra. Take a look to see your video, understand your energy better, and if you'd like to get a personal reading and answers to your life, my email is in the comment section. Or if you know anybody who's recently had a birthday, find their video and send it to them. Even if you don't think they're into energy at all or this type of science, the information will spark a light within them because the accuracy is phenomenal. Thank you for your energy and your time. Much appreciated. Adonai. And if today is your birthday, yay! Happy birthday! The rest of the reading is for you. Sun energies tend to resonate deeper the more evolved one is. The first time I read my sun information was over 17 years ago. And it was pages of copy long, but only a small portion of it resonated. But it resonated so deeply. It showed me a pattern that I was unaware was a pattern, but I had just experienced it. It showed me how to alchemize the behavior, change it, heal. And so that caused me to delve much deeper into sacred geometry. I needed to understand how it all worked. It was so fascinating. And now, all these years later, I am all of the information that sits in my sun reading because I have evolved into it. But there is a secondary energy. It is a shadow energy. It plays itself out like an orbiting energy. It will show itself from time to time. But people who are living more of an ego-based life will tend to resonate with the secondary energy until they evolve. Now, when I say ego-based life, that's someone who's living more from the mind and not from the heart. That's the difference between the two. No judgment on my part, and no judgment as I tell you what these energies are or how they tend to play themselves out. These are general synopsis of one of the energies in your life path. And so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and evolve from there. People who are born today are living a life path where the universe asks them to become the master alchemist in the area of their mind. This is a life path where once it evolves, it's able to see Earth from a different standpoint than most humans. It's an energy of universal knowledge. But in order to get to that point, they must let go of what they think, of what they believe life is, in order to see it from a higher perspective. This is a life path where it is let go or be dragged. Things will come up against people who are born today on a regular basis in the area of knowledge and thought, so that they can let go of their preconceived notions and really raise their level of knowledge. Becoming a master alchemist of the mind is not an easy feat. These are souls that are here to complete cycles around knowledge and really raise the bar in their life. This is an energy that it can be very sexy, right? These people have a lot of sex appeal. They have very high sex drives for the most part. And indulgence is something that occurs on a regular basis. Overindulgence is where issues come in. So it's very important to keep those energies in check. Overindulgence is never a good thing in any category, in any area. Overindulgence in food leads to obesity, diabetes, lots of issues. And the same thing with sex, right? And so the universe is asking you to really level up by letting go, right? It is a life path that in the area of love, because of the energies in its spread, they love love, right? But they love the romantic relationship, affair side of love, and not the working, let's make it work side of love and commitment. And so a lot of people who are born today, especially the men, have that energy of, the Rolling Stone. He's just doing his thing, right? Lots of different partners, jumping around in life. But there tends to be one relationship that can change the course of their life. Losing that relationship is what will change the course of their life and how they go about letting go. Right? Becoming the alchemist is a power that most humans will not come to understand in this lifetime. Right? And that's what the universe is asking you to be, the master alchemist of the mind. Instead of fighting for what it is you believe it's supposed to be and what you want it to be, you're better off sitting back and observing and allowing, right? If you make the same choice over and over again from your belief, you will get the same experience over and over again. So it's important for you to have an open mind, see things from a different perspective, right? Or at least try, and the universe will meet you halfway. Libra. The secondary energy for your life path is an energy that in its highest frequency is all about love and two hearts coming together to be in love and to share love. But it sits in your shadow. And so it can tend to play itself out like in the area of love, only being concerned with the affair part of connecting to another being and not actually building with someone or being able to withstand storms within relationships. So it's beautiful to love, but understand that that sits in the shadow energy. I hope the rest of your birthday was amazing. If you'd like to know the energy that arrives for you on your birthday and that you'll experience the rest of the year, you will attract people to you that their sun sign is the energy. You will attract people to you that you make that energy with, and you will have many experiences throughout the year for the purpose of expansion around that energy. It's very valuable information to have, especially on day one, right? Or we can take a look at your relationships and get you some answers there. I thank you for your time and your energy, your likes, your shares. Any channel engagement is much appreciated. Adonai.